It'll take a minute for people to go in here. All right, guys, welcome. We're doing this YouTube live from Shell Point Marina. Been over here working on good times. When y'all come in the room, say hey and say where you're from. Unless you're even the normals, it's nice to say where you're from.
Normals.
Nobody yet. People that are usually there. I'm starting a little bit early. I'm starting a little bit early. Say hey, Douglas, Georgia. All right, J Lo. All right. Chris Williams. Hey, what's happening, guys? Pennsylvania. Ken Bahrain. Hey, Mike and Marty. Check out that Ken Bahrain. Let's see, do I got that spelled right? Let's make sure.
Looks backwards to me.
Yeah. Ken Bahrain was the largest super chat last time. He's one of my best subscribers. I sure appreciate him. And I'm gonna mention that a few times. But I'm gonna real quick. It's getting dark. I guess we may have to adjust these times for these live events because it's the sun has set. I guess it set at 5:45 is what it said. And so this one's not going to go real long. I didn't realize it was going to be quite as dark as it is. Chesapeake Bay country. All right, we're going to be up that way for too much long.
This time change kind of screwed me up a little bit.
I love my Zoffinger shirt, Marty. Thanks. That was from let's see, Chili Man. All right.
Thank you, Chili Man.
Yeah, man, we appreciate any support. Any of our shirts, and is it Zoffinger.com?
Yeah, I need to do a lot of work to my website.
But Zoffinger.com is where you can pick up any of the paddle shirts and Zoffinger shirts.
All I've been doing is working on the boat lately.
Yeah,
That's it. No video.
Yeah, but he's way ahead of me though. He's way ahead of me.
I'm getting there.
Hey Frank, another go right there. Y'all say where you from. It's kind of cool to see where we start a little bit early, give a chance for a few people to get on, and then I'm gonna show what I've been up to all day here. Cape Cod. Wow, that's way up. So Sacron's asking, what's up, guys? I'm setting you. You can't see it, or maybe you can. Look behind me. And Good Times is in an unusual situation. Unnatural situation. Yeah. Australia. Who was that?
Sweet. That's like having. Is that Good Times right there?
No, that flipped around. Hang on.
Okay.
Come back. That's good to know though. Queensland.
Nice.
Yeah. To the main. New Jersey. Yep. All right, guys. What I'm gonna do real quick is I'm at Shell Point Marina. Actually, this is where I met Marty. We his boat when Kon-Tiki first moved here, and I was I guess we were up on C dock.
This is where I bought her on B dock.
B dock.
Your name on my phone when I first wrote your name down was Mike B dock.
That's what I got, Marty B dock. I just recently changed.
We got the same last name.
So Good Times is hauled out. She's sitting on the hard right behind me. And I'm going to get out real quick and show you some stuff that I've been doing. I've been here since, Thursday. Thought I was going to be going back in the water tomorrow, but that ain't happening, and I'll show you why. And then we'll come back and answer a few questions. So let me switch it around before it gets too dark, and and then I'm going to show you real quick, and then we'll answer a few questions. All right. All right, so guys, I probably won't be able to answer. You can see the sun has set. And Good Times is on the hard. She's dirty. And the reason she's dirty is I'm doing a new bottom job. And if you can tell, I've been sanding. See all that? That's right there is an unsanded version. All that has been sanded. And all this has been sanded. Now, the problem that we found, why it's going to take a little longer than what I thought was, you notice it's missing something? The prop. See the prop shaft? Come to find out, the Oh, need to get that camera. The prop was bent a little bit. I'm going to show you real quick. And also, careful of that thing. Bam! There's the prop. It's bent a little bit. I think it's that one right there. Yeah, it is. It's that one right there. This one is bent. And then when I got to looking at the, this is where the shaft goes through here. And this bearing in here, this cutlass bearing, is bad. So I pulled this out. It was a little loose, probably from that. And then I'm going to pull that cutlass bearing out and replace that. So got a truckload of stuff. We've been killing it all weekend. Marty, let's switch back. Marty came over and helped me. We got it, got the strut out. Let me get you hooked back on here. You got the strut out, and then, which was a kind of a two-man operation because the bolts are down in the back.
I smell like metal.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know if it's bottom paint or just,
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, and y'all can't really tell it. I kind of took a hoe bath, but I am black. I got crap all over me. But let me see a couple of questions. Let me back up here. All right. Ken said, hammer that like button. We sure appreciate that. Anybody wants to do a super chat is down below. We recognize you. Last week, our biggest super chat, Ken Bahrain. Is that backwards for y'all? I'm not sure. I sure appreciate Ken. He does, he helps a lot. He's a loyal subscriber. He's on here all the time.
Folks like that make this happen.
Yeah. Yeah, Marty said folks like that make this happen, and that is the truth. So we're going to answer a few questions, and this isn't going to go very long, probably about 15 minutes. We got to get somewhere with Marty, and I got to get all the way back to Polk County. Let me go down through here. Chili Man says, we had the best adventures, boy. We sure try, and it is a good time we get out there. We just do it. That's the difference in us and other people, is we just do it.
A little bit of prep work involved, but
no doubt.
Lots of things in life are like that.
Mike or Chili says you've bent props more than once. This is true. Thing is, I don't know where this occurred. I don't know. I can't tell you when it happened. I just don't know.
Yeah. Pups are on the boat, Ken. They are. Who's asking where the pups are?
Yep. Yeah. Yep. They're back at the boat, hanging out. They're at Zoffinger's. Y'all seem to be seeing them a lot here for too much longer. That brings up a good point, and then we'll answer some questions. So if y'all got any questions, drop them down below. But so this effect, we were talking about trying to do a shakedown cruise next weekend, but this is going to affect that. So we're not going to be able to do it next weekend. It'll have to be the following weekend is what we're trying to get to do a shakedown down to the islands. Be good for his boat, good for my boat. We're going to try and practice a lot of we've already been kind of doing it, our radio communications, how we anchor and then tie up, stuff like that. We need to practice. There's a lot of that needs to happen.
I think we're ready. It's
yeah,
just, little things. This is a long trip, so you're in a tiny space for a long period of time, and you got to ask yourself, where do I put all my stuff? That's been my big task is storage solutions. You got a big bin with dog food. You need a place for that. You need a place for clothes. Like winter clothes when it gets cold. Just everything's got to have a place so that in a pinch, Mike kind of taught me that with having the a flashlight and a knife and the things that you would need like on a boat in a pinch. You don't want to be looking around for it. Last time we went out, we were doing the bottom job, and I had my wetsuit and my little suction cup to hold on as I'm scraping. I had scrapers, fins, masks. Didn't know where my gloves were. Tore my boat upside down with wearing my wetsuit. It was so hot and I had to say, okay, all right, time out. I just got to get in the water because it was too hot. But I couldn't find my gloves. They were on the boat. I just didn't know where they were. That's unacceptable. Everything needs to have a home and have a place. And
especially like work gloves, like when we're doing,
yeah,
going through locks and stuff, and
yeah. And what that really means is that there could be plenty of places full of stuff that you don't need.
Yep.
And that stuff needs to go. And I've been doing that too. I've been finding stuff on the boat, and it's like, there's no home for this. There's no reason to have this. So yeah, preparation is pretty big. I think you and I are okay with driving the boats, and doing what we got to do, being able to dock and manage little emergencies, deal with weather, and I'm ready to tackle the challenges of having dogs on board. No problems there.
Let's see. Frank said, talking about, I don't have luck with my props. I need a spare set. You're probably right about that. Thing is, since hitting the rocks in Okeechobee, dude, I stay in the channel. About the only time we were talking that we were cleaning the bottom, I went near a sandy bottom, but I've been there many times. I just don't think that had anything to do with it. But at some point, I hit something in the water.
Still probably not good practice.
Yeah. For
not
sure.
Not like a twin keel sailboat where they go aground intentionally so that they can scrape the bottom. So
yeah.
You and I going aground probably is not a good idea. We're gonna have to refrain from that as much as we can.
Marty, you an okay guy from
Keith Wolf. Yeah.
Kayak 7 Seas. What's up, buddy?
Keith's pretty cool too.
Is he? I don't think I've seen it.
You may have met him in person.
Oh yeah, that's right. Kayak 7 Seas. He was up in North Carolina.
Sweet.
Did a video. I hadn't done the video yet. Forgive me, bro. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. But nice. You see what I got going. Sacron asked about how did the props get bent. I don't know, bro. I don't. It seemed like I was telling him. It seemed like I had remember hitting something one time, but I didn't feel anything. I still didn't. I still haven't felt anything. The only reason I knew it.
Good times felt.
Yeah, good times probably felt something, but is I hauled her out and I seen it while I was cleaning the bottom. I don't know. It wasn't no major event, that's for sure. Still looking to head out December the 1st, yes sir, Ken. If everything goes well, and that's why I'm actually. So I was supposed to take out Friday and go back in tomorrow, but because of this stuff and I don't want to take any chances, I'm going to pay extra to stay on the hard. I'll be back next weekend. I should be able to get all this stuff finished up. And yes, I'm paid up through my marina till December the 1st. So I need to pretty much head out. And then I think January 1st is what we're looking at.
Yep.
Marty will be with me on mine, and then I'll be with him when he crosses. And we got some interesting stuff coming, which we'll talk about. We got a new thing coming we're going to talk about, aren't we, when we finally do the shakedown cruise, we're going to do another live, and there's a few things we need to talk about. Just going to give y'all opportunities to meet up and help. One is something called the Fuel Buddies, and you'll see what that is. We're going to actually practice that whenever I move and when he moves. Yeah. And y'all will see all that in action. That's coming.
Be a neat way to meet people, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a great way.
Just wanted to say hello.
This guy says we're good inspirations, buying a boat soon.
Awesome, do it, man.
Meantime, love watching both of your channels. Thanks. And he's right, do it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you,
no regrets.
No regrets. And the moral to the story of this loop is you don't need a ton of money to do it. And that's exactly what we were just talking about. We're going to show you some different ways of being able to do the loop where it may not cost you so much. And we hope to see a few people, like, with boats, meetups, which we're definitely going to do meetups anyways, but some of you that are inspired to get out in the water, we want to see y'all during this loop.
I think a lot of people are capable of things they have no idea they're capable of.
Yes.
And their self-doubt or whatever excuses they may have keep them from doing great things, like you know, these adventures.
Yeah.
And that could be as simple as getting a kayak and going out on the water. Like, I can't do that because of this and that. You know, maybe you're afraid or whatever. I remember there was a dude at work. I would get there early in the morning, and my construction job, I would start at 4 or 5 in the morning sometimes. And there was one guy, he would tell me about, yeah, before work I went out kayaking. And I'm like, you went out in the dark, dude? Come on, you nuts? By yourself, you went out in a kayak, and okay. And you know what? To me, that's nothing anymore.
Yeah.
It's just, I'm not afraid of the dark anymore. I'm smart about it. I try to be as prepared as I can be, but it's funny what you're capable of once you go out and do it, whether it's kayaking at night or going on an epic journey with the boat. So,
That's so true. This is, it's empowering. It's
but you can't be afraid to fall and you know, fall down and fail every once in a while. Bend a prop, whatever
Bend
it
a
is.
prop.
You know? I mean, we just took the strut off his boat, and I mean, I kept telling him, dude, it's just nuts and bolts.
Yep. Yep.
You know, when you look at it like that, you just, you know, sometimes you need a little extra leverage or something. But
What was it, six?
It's
Is it
all
six or 8?
bolts.
Yeah.
Carriage bolts, yeah.
6 carriage bolts holds it in, and so now if we have any problems with struts, we've done it. It's a doable.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're excited to bring y'all along. This is gonna be.
Somebody asking about the bass raider there, Florida.
Where's it?
Unfortunately, the bass raider is gone. That thing sold within a couple of hours. It was pretty nuts. I still got the Predator in that 9.8. I haven't really made any videos to follow up on that. That's a cool boat. That's a $1,700 motor and a $600 boat, and the bimini that I got for it, and I was looking to get maybe $1,600 for it or something.
Ken Lanier from North Carolina. What's up, buddy? George, is that what he was asking? George. Oh, we talked about that. This thing's hard to see on the phone.
My eyes get worse every year too. Now that I'm 30 years old.
Florida Buckeye. Yes, he sold it.
Yep.
That's what he was talking about.
Yes.
Damn, you reading them way before I get to them.
Yeah. Both boats. Yes, both boats are going.
Yes.
Chili Man. Good Times and Kontiki 3. We're buddy boating. That's really nice. When we went out, we took both boats out a couple of weeks ago now, and the wind was freaking wild, man.
Ripping.
I mean, nobody in their right mind was out there, which is why you and I were on. You know, we were out. We got back. Just no worries.
Yeah.
The wind it blew good times on a sandbar. I was pretty close too. Like when I stepped off my swim platform, the water was this deep, but it dropped off pretty quick. But I had looked underneath, and there was a little scoop under the propeller. Like I was so shallow, but they pushed me off, and then I had to pull Good Times off with my boat. And I've got 60-foot lines. We tossed them out, tied them off, and I was able to tow him off that sandbar, and we were both back underway like lickety split. Like, I think a lot of people in that situation, especially if you're by yourself, that's it, man. You're calling Sea-Tow or Boat US or...
Yeah, we'll be practicing. That's what we're doing, a lot of these things. So
we are our emergency...
That's right.
You know, rescue people.
Yeah, we won't be calling too many...
No.
Not unless it's really bad.
Yeah. No Maydays or, you know, anything like that, hopefully.
Frank said, do we on winter clothes? Yeah. I particularly have, and I'll show y'all in a coming video. I ordered Ken Bahrain mentioned, and I ordered some new sweatshirts and hoodies and Good Time stuff. You're gonna see that.
I'm gonna have to buy socks.
Yeah, we're gonna. Of course, you got to realize we're not really jumping off till the cold weather till March. Is when we'll start actually heading north. Next March coming.
It could still get cold.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't left Tampa, Florida, or Ruskin, and I've been living aboard for 5 or 6 years now, and sometimes it gets cold. I mean,
Kayak 7C, shoot me them dates. We're gonna do another little meetup, do some kayaking.
Nice.
Could you get that?
It's hard to...
Something wrong with the thing here. Yep. Ken Lanier says he can't wait till follow us.
That's gonna be here before we know it, man.
It will. Culture, lifestyle, and travel. What's up, buddy? All right. We're trying to just catch up here. Got to polish up on my German.
Okay.
Yeah, another one, Bass Raider sold. Yep.
Yep. She is gone. I'm waiting for a new one. Pelican is sending me a brand new Bass Raider, so we'll have a brand new dinghy hopefully within this coming week.
Yeah. That'll be one thing I'll be start working on, but I won't worry too much till after the first of the year.
Well, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting.
Ken was asking about Ponderosa and the Bones. Doing good. Steady working. That's keeping me busy over there. Do I have a journal for the next book? It's good that you said that. Let me talk. That kicks off something really kind of important. I've got to get my book finished. I'm like probably 85% done. And to be honest with you, I've been doing videos over writing. So, but between that and Good Times, getting her ready, I'm not going to put out my normal Wednesday videos until I get caught up. It's stretching me too thin, and until I can get a couple things squared away, y'all know at the farm what I got going out there, Good Times, and then I have got to finish that book before I get underway. That is my goal. So I'm gonna get back to my videos as soon as possible. We will do updates, these Sundays updates. They're, I hate to say it, but they're easier to do, and we can get information out. But my videos, and Marty takes a lot longer than his, but my videos are 6 to 10 hours to produce, and that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of time. I'm not making excuses. I only have so much time in a day to get things done.
You do way too much.
And I do a lot, and yet there's stuff y'all don't even know. Like I run a cabinet business, a full-time cabinet business. I got 2 kitchens underway right now, so it ain't from the lack. It ain't slacking. It's just I got to prioritize to get some things done.
Questions. What is it?
Yeah, does it require spare props? Not if you don't hit the bottom somewhere.
Right. You know what? You can remove the word props and just put parts. Spare parts, yes. Absolutely. But we don't know what we're going to need, so you just kind of like play it by ear, kind of sort of, you know, when we need something.
That's what's going to be the cool thing is when we doing like with the Mud Club and we're doing updates, if stuff happens, you're going to know real time. Like y'all will know.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of what that is, what that's set up to be. So for certain, you know, for people that want to be a part of that, you'll see stuff happening, and that to me is interesting, like the real time, like this is what's happening and how we mitigate it. Because I can tell you every trip something happens. Like we ain't been on a trip yet, and this will be much bigger. There'll be stuff happening all the time. I'm telling you right now. Been around boating long enough. Ken, if you get down to Florida, buddy, let me know when you come. Send me a email at mike@michaeljsteen.com. You know that one. We're going to wrap it up here, guys. Let me just answer a few more, and then we'll...
Yeah, I got to see a question about a map to show the progress. And yes, I think there's going to be a way to check on us real time.
Yep, that's all coming.
Yep.
All things that we've talked about and are planning, and that'll be on the actual loop. So see, that's part of all the stuff that we got to get done. It'll be digital so that you can see it at any time, and it'll be fun. We're looking forward to it.
You know, this funny thing, someone's saying about the YouTube ads, you know, we have no choice as to what they run as far as ads are concerned. And I have brought that up a couple times. We should have a choice.
We should,
you know, because, you know, if the ads are something that we don't believe in, it's a bad reflection on us. Maybe, I don't know, but I agree. Whoever said something about, the ads, unfortunately, we have no choice in that.
Yeah, we don't. And I don't know if you noticed or not, but I try to stay non-political.
Sure.
Although I care, I am a very political person, but
Right.
I don't try to show it on here because you're going to piss off 50% of the people, and I don't think people should come on here to be worried about politics.
But at the same time, if the candidate that you don't like is getting ads on your videos,
Yeah.
I mean,
I know it.
advertisers have a choice as to which creators, like if they don't like your content, they don't let you run ads, and yet as the creator, we have no power. So
Listen, and the other thing about it is, people that are subscribers, I really don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. We're gonna have good times when we meet up. I think that's one of the things that's really hurting our country. We're so
divided.
We're so divided, and we don't have to agree on everything to have a good time. It's just, I'll be glad when this is over with. Don't mistake that I'm not political, because I'm very political and I have very strong beliefs, but
it doesn't shut up about
I just don't want to bring it into my channel.
Right, good.
Because I don't want, when people come here, I don't think, this ain't a political channel, so they don't come here to get my opinion.
No.
Yeah.
We're here to have good times and boat and kayak, and
that's our thing.
That's where we're going to try to keep it. They should have that option too. Say no political ads on my channel. As a creator, I am
That's true.
putting my foot down, but not the case.
Brunswick, Georgia, make sure as we get closer, you can always send to mine, Mike at michaeljsteen.com, and tell me like where you're from. I got a little folder I'm dropping those into, and when we get near the area, I'll be constantly, but you'll be able to keep up with where we are and what we're doing. So
yeah, and if you live kind of close to the water, probably it's just a short drive, and then you just go to a marina or something where we're at, and we'll have certain days and stuff, when we'll have like meet and greets and stuff, where we have nothing to do but talk about, boating, kayaking, cruising life, stuff like that. I look forward to that.
Yes.
So that's going to be pretty neat.
We're going to be doing a minimum of one of them a state. So everybody's going to have opportunities.
Oh, minimum.
But,
oh my gosh. Yeah.
But like really, if you think about like Georgia is not that long. So if we meet up in Savannah or wherever, everybody's pretty much got an opportunity to drive a few miles and for the meetups.
And that's why we're doing the loop over the course of at least 2 years.
That's right.
Because then we have more time to stop, smell the roses, meet people,
and y'all know we're that way. We them kind of you notice from our last trip, we just stopped. Man, that stuff.
Yep.
You know what? To really y'all remember this is we don't have a destination. I can't tell you what marina I'm coming back to. I don't have a destination.
Correct.
It is about the trip.
Yep.
We don't really have a destination. So
yeah, when I come back.
Yeah, we don't know.
What we're gonna do.
We don't know. So it ain't about any destination. It's about the trip.
Though. I like
it is, right?
Yeah. I like not knowing.
All right, guys. We got a few things we got to get done, and it's been getting late. So I appreciate y'all. I enjoyed chatting with you. If you have any major questions, Mike at michaeljsteen.com. And I will continue to do my Sunday lives so I can answer questions. And as quick as we get out on the water, that's going to be our first cool one from the water. Sitting on the back of one of the boats, that's going to be cool.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be really cool. So we'll give y'all plenty of notice like when that one's coming. And looking forward to it. But
good job, Mike.
all right, guys. Talk to y'all soon.